All right, and we're rolling. Just gonna make sure on my end my stream's coming through. And there we are. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the special scare stream with my buddy from down under, Prendo. What's up, buddy?
How's it going, everyone?
We got some videos to watch tonight. We got videos from all five of them. All five of our regulars. And Prendo might not be here the whole time, but he's going to be here most of the time for sure.
Hopefully we can squeeze most of them in.
Alright, so first we're going to be starting with Depths of Despair, 5 scary ghost videos of severe hauntings. Alright, you ready, bud?
Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Top 5 scary ghost videos caught on camera. In the office.
Of course, yeah, there's always, there's a lot of
TikTok
office.
user Brandy Nicole works in an office for a 911 dispatch center.
Yeah, always.
However, she usually finds herself working alone with nobody else around on shift. And for a long time, things were working out just fine. That is, until one day, when in the office, strange and creepy things began to happen.
So I'm just sitting at work.
Hold on, music.
And I hear things fall in the lobby.
Hey, what was that?
Not sure.
Such cheerful but creepy music at the
And the
same
lights are
time.
off. They were on.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're on
Adds
now.
that effect.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna be done with that. Oh, nope, I'm done. I'm done.
Shut the
I'm
window,
done.
that's good enough.
I'm done. I'm done. Oh, what was that?
Oh, who's there?
Many viewers were quick to try debunk Brandy, saying that the light switch is right next to her, and she flicked it on herself. To which she responded with another video.
So, since y'all thought I was doing the lights, let me show you these. This one does nothing. This one turns on this extra light. So,
Unfortunately, this wasn't just one odd occurrence, as strange things continued to happen on each of her shifts.
so I'm at work again. Poulter's acting up as we're now referring to her.
There's that loud banging, man. That's like the stereotype. It's weird to say that ghosts have stereotypes.
No, nobody should
Yeah,
be
they do.
here. There's literally no one here.
Eventually, she would find herself working with a colleague instead of being alone, but that didn't stop the activity from happening.
Hey guys, this is just an update to
Oh,
let you all know that I'm
well,
okay.
at least you have
I'm back
another
at work
witness to
today,
validate
but
your
I'm no longer
claims.
working by myself.
Yeah, well,
I
assuming
have
that's
someone
not,
here
you're not
with me. Everything's
True.
been fine so
That's true.
far. We haven't had anything today, so... And here we go.
a bit ironic she says something and then it happens.
I know, it's almost like it's
Hallway.
so conveniently timed.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No. Oh my god.
After this, people started to think that there may be a person hiding in the attic of the building, and after a few more days, she would have the most terrifying shift of all.
So, y'all have been following my Poulter diaries here lately. So I'm pretty sure there's something standing in the doorway to the break room. Am I crazy, or is that somebody standing there?
Okay,
I
that's
don't-
creepy.
Do y'all see that?
What?
A person or shadow figure
Why
can be
wouldn't you
seen
have
just
glass you
standing in
can
the
see
doorway
through?
to one of the rooms, before quickly disappearing behind it. After this, Brandy had no choice but to call it an early shift for the night. She then posted an update saying that she is okay and the activity has continued, but she hasn't been able to capture much, as it all happens too fast and too suddenly. So, was this a real person or shadow figure residing in the attic of the building? Or is it all just a simple ruse? You judge. Before we continue, today's video is sponsored by Purple Garden. If you ever feel like life as a Purple Garden customer, you'll get your first deposit of $10 max now.
Alright, 558 is where it continues.
558, yeah. Oh, oh, I'm there.
Alright, 3.
Yeah, just before we start that office building, why would you have glass you can't see out of? Like, it's very tinted.
I know, I noticed that too.
If you're going to be a reception, you think you'd want to know if someone's there. Like, you could see through it, not have to look through extremely tinted parts.
That's a good point. Did they just expect their the customers to just knock on the window?
Yeah, like, it just seems pointless. Oh,
Maybe
ready when you are.
Yeah, alright. Okay. Anyway, it followed me home. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
It followed me home.
That's what I just said.
The next video comes from the TikTok page They Are With Me, who we just featured recently. The man who owns the page just went to visit his father's grave and attempted to contact his spirit, but in doing so, it seems he called something to manifest, and it followed him home. He has been dealing with this haunting ever since.
I remember writing this guy a couple of weeks back.
Okay.
It was a lot scarier because there was a lot more build-up.
Now, continuing from here, many of his viewers recommended him to light a candle so that the spirits in his apartment can rest and move on. But it doesn't look like that will be happening anytime soon.
Bueno, me encuentro haciendo este video porque revisando la caja de comentarios me han recomendado mucho prender velas para que los espíritus que estén aquí en el apartamento puedan descansar, puedan ir hacia la luz, me permitan descansar. Aquí tengo una vela que me la dio una persona con mucha fe para ayudarme con todo esto, y la persona dice que esta vela está bendecida. Entonces voy a prenderla con la misma fe para que la presencia que está aquí en el apartamento atormentándome pueda ir hacia la luz.
Yeah. If you don't have a safe way out, don't mess with this stuff.
Bueno, ya quedó la velita prendida.
Okay. Okay, I'm not seeing any like wire there.
Nah, it didn't look like
¿Vas a
it.
escuchar algo ya? Algo se movió por allá.
Yeah, just based on the stuff that I saw from his clips 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I can believe that actually happened. Yeah, that wasn't some kind of effect.
So, it's a very good one.
Once again, his viewers pointed out that by lighting the candle on a table with a reflective mirror-like surface is enough to create a portal. He did say that he didn't have much experience with this, and every time he tries a suggestion, things end up getting much
Stop
worse.
listening to other
The
people.
next night he wakes up to some creepy noises around 10 p.m, only to capture something downright chilling.
Son las 10 de la noche, con 20 minutos, y ya estaba durmiendo porque estos
This
días
camera pointed out a
tengo
dark
que
hallway like that, man.
madrugar,
That's so creepy.
Just
acabo
waiting,
de
jump
escuchar
scare or
que
something
alguien me
like that.
susurró fuerte
Everything I
al
think of.
oído,
Just jump
Yeah.
scare.
con una voz horrible, entonces eso me despertó. Aparte de eso también estoy sintiendo pasos, estoy
I would
sintiendo
feel
ruidos.
better if he had a light of some kind shining down there.
Bueno, yo espero que esta noche sea muy tranquila.
Oh, you got kidding me.
Dios mío.
He just wants a blanket.
He's cold.
Me arrebataron una cobija. Dios mío.
Oh, that's a curtain. Not a dark hallway.
Surely he hasn't got a curtain for a door. Surely not.
I forgot about that. He does actually.
Okay.
Me arrebataron una cobija. No sé si salir porque estoy asustado. Todavía se escuchan voces de la gente porque está muy
I
temprano.
remember in the clips that I saw a couple of weeks ago, that piano started playing by itself.
Fair enough.
Estoy temblando, estoy nervioso, súper
I'll
nervioso.
have to check out his videos afterwards.
His blanket is violently snatched and sent flying onto the floor. Although frightened, he musters the courage to search the house, turning the lights on each room as he does so. But in the end, he finds nobody there. For the next 2 nights, nothing happens. That is until the 3rd night when the power goes out and things get truly horrifying.
Llevaba 2 noches que no sucedía nada, pero otra vez estoy viendo.
I don't like how he has the curtain there. I just picture a face being right there when he goes.
Exactly. I'm always prepared for a jump scare like that, but at the same time, when I'm not thinking that's gonna happen, that's when it happens.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
great!
just feel
Now,
my whole clench.
yeah, now the lights aren't working.
No prende la luz, Dios. ¿Será que se fue la energía? No hay energía, no hay energía. Mi apartamento está sin energía, mi apartamento está sin energía.
There's still a power on outside though.
Yeah. That's usually how it goes.
Pero al momento no se ve nada extraño,
So
pero
here we lose power, the whole
les juro
grid
que yo
goes out,
escucho unos
not just the
golpes.
building. I mean, unless it's a meter box that
Miren
gets
si
switched
se ve
off,
energía.
right, or a fuse goes, but with here, the street lights go and everything.
What was that, sweetie?
Yo estoy sin energía.
Good job. Yeah, she's playing that mobile Mario Kart game.
Nice.
Good job.
¿Qué es lo que estaba sonando? Se escuchaban unos golpes duros, 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 pero no sé qué es lo que... Al parecer todo está tranquilo.
Like I said, there's a lot of building up with this.
Yeah.
I just know something's gonna happen.
I'm just waiting for the camera to turn and just see your face or something like that. Waiting for it.
Se energía en toda la casa, Dios mío, ¿por qué?
What?
¿Qué es eso, Dios? ¿Qué es eso?
Oh, that's a shadow. That was a shadow figure.
Padre, con mi cocina, Dios mío.
That was like a full-bodied shadow figure right there.
Señor bendito. Perdóname.
I like it though. He runs and hides in a room with a curtain.
Oh my god. It's coming in. It's trying to come in.
Bendito, ¿qué es eso?
Look, what's the curtain gonna do?
Dame valor, Señor.
They're gonna
Dame
stop
valor.
my spirit.
Dame valor, no tengo temor, Señor, no tengo temor.
Oh, good lord.
¿Qué es eso, Dios? ¿Qué es
It actually manifested finally.
Dude hasn't got a torch or anything, like... You'd have something like that near your bed?
I guess the camera light's the best he has.
A black shadow figure can be seen just standing there amidst the darkness, which sends him running straight into his bedroom. And then we hear a creepy female scream along with some footsteps.
I didn't even notice the scream before.
I did.
But when he comes out of the room, there is no sign of anybody around. This would definitely be enough to leave anybody in the depths of despair. And it's getting stronger every day, and he doesn't know what he should do about it. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over to depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com.
Why?
Ouija board.
Why?
The next video comes from the TikTok user Harry McClary. One day Harry decided to mess around with a Ouija board, thinking nothing bad would come of it.
Game over already.
But a few nights later,
Ouija
he
board.
woke up to this.
Why do people think nothing bad will happen?
A deliberate attempt to contact the spirit of a deceased
Alexa
person is
too.
known as a
She's just
seance.
as bad.
Alexa is, even though, yeah, what the hell? What the hell, Alexa?
But I have a skill you might like.
What the fuck?
Want to try it?
Say yes.
Tee-hee.
Oh my god, yeah!
Tee-hee. Tee-hee.
On another night, Harry and his partner
What
woke
the
up to the sounds
shit?
of their dog Henry barking in a rather strange manner right at the basement door. When Harry goes to check, it doesn't end well.
Freaking Alexa's even messing with them, man. That's not good.
Yeah. That's why I'm glad we don't have houses like this.
Hello?
I,
Who designs the houses like that?
yeah, nah, never.
Something comes charging out of the basement,
wow.
scaring him away. On another night, he hears a door
I was-
repeatedly opening and closing, coming
I
from
was so
within the
scared just
basement.
now, I was
This
left
time, he
speechless.
decides to go down there
Yeah.
and
That
see for
charge,
himself
holy
what's
crap.
going on.
Thank you.
Ping pong.
Do you have a flashlight, dude?
Wait a minute.
What? Okay,
He only
okay.
put like 5 steps down just then. There's a charging before went on a lot longer than that.
Well, it's a little bit harder for him to walk around down there because, you know, he's human still, so he can't really see that well in the dark. Holy...
So it didn't take him long to get up the stairs.
Yeah, no,
The door
kidding.
stops, and just as he gets
I
within
wouldn't have-
reach, it completely opens all the way,
I wouldn't have
revealing
hesitated
a
either.
pitch-black room with no light, as if something was trying to lure him inside. Luckily, he quickly ran away. 4 days later, while reading a book, Harry would capture something
Yep,
terrifying
books are dangerous too.
on
Don't read
camera.
books.
Yeah, books and Ouija boards. Just stay away from all. Jesus.
Okay.
Whoa!
The light shatters, and just mere seconds afterwards, a dark shadow figure can be seen, lurking within one of the dark rooms.
Oh, yeah, right.
Eventually, they saged the house, and it seemed like that was the end of it. But one night
it only
returned.
seemed like the end of it.
Yeah.
He just biding his time, letting you guys get more calm and relaxed, and then he strikes.
He's playing with a squeaky toy.
Now he's trying to lure the dogs away from him.
Obviously, he didn't do it properly.
Yeah, again, those human traditions aren't going to get rid of demonic spirits.
So just what exactly did they welcome into their house after playing with the Ouija board? Is it a real ghost or just a simple ruse? Once again, I'll let you
hold
judge.
on a second there. What was with the glowing eyes to the left just then?
Yeah, I noticed that too
Ouija
before.
board. Is it a real ghost?
Over here.
Ooh, yeah.
I did not notice that before.
Yeah. I noticed
dogs.
I noticed it in the other room, but I didn't notice it right there next to the shadow spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy.
It's interesting. Okay.
Ghost dog or just one of their own dogs and just kind of got caught up in that.
Well, that's what I
Or
was
just
thinking.
a
Maybe it was one of the other
simple
dogs,
ruse?
but
Once again, I'll let you judge.
Alright, so I'm at 2055.
5. Yep.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Attached to my son. The next video comes from the YouTube channel King Crimson.
That's a creepy
King
picture.
Crimson and his family started hearing strange banging noises and whispering voices around the house one day, but they were unsure what was causing it and why.
That kid's face is so
they
creepy!
recently discovered that their son found their old Ouija board that had been missing in the house for years. Not knowing what he was doing, the boy retrieved the Ouija board from the cluttered storage and started messing with it.
Oh.
It was around this time that the activity started occurring in the house.
That's
After
morbid.
reviewing
Oh,
the
that is so
security
morbid.
cameras set up in the house, this is what they captured.
And he looks so thrilled with himself, too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so creepy. He's
like not even
unfazed. He is unfazed. What the? He just pissed out. Oh my god! What is this kid's problem?
Yeah, I'm just gonna start playing with it,
Are you for real, dude? Oh, those orbs. Oh my god.
Yep, I've seen them. Yep.
Kid!
7 and 6. 8.
The TV turns on by itself and then the Ouija board drops on the floor on its own. And as he starts playing with it, what sounds like a creepy whisper can be heard saying, "Not your toy."
Not your toy. Yeah, not your toy. Indeed.
He then makes a follow-up video to show that there is no space
Someone's
for
trying to
someone
advise him
to
not to
hide
touch it.
behind the TV.
Yeah, no kidding. No room.
I mean, the TV turning on, it's called a remote, but
Yeah, the Ouija board falling over by itself. It's a little trickier to explain.
yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna pause it for a second here. I gotta say though, if this is a hoax, then bravo to that child, because
Yeah, very good acting.
He mastered these videos with the creepiest looks on his face.
He'd definitely make a good actor if it is all a hoax, but
Yeah,
even not being a hoax, like
he would
he's
be
very
great.
relaxed.
He would be very great at horror movies. He's gotten me scared of him.
Yeah, if not, he definitely needs to become a paranormal investigator because, yeah, you'd actually see stuff in his videos. You wouldn't see the camera shaking so much.
Yeah, exactly. He's not phased by any of that at all. Okay, so where's your timestamp at?
23:31.
Perfect. That's where mine's at. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
But that's just the beginning of things, because over the course of the next few days, the boy can be seen playing with his toys when something disturbing is captured on camera.
Which one? The orange one.
Wait, he went to share his
And the
food.
green one. Come on. Daddy. D-I-A-M-E-N.
D-I-E-A.
I think he was trying to spell demon then, but he just messed it up. Sounded like D-I. And he went E-M-O-N.
Oh, now you're scared?
Yeah,
Now you're scared of
yeah.
this?
I think he just hit his head.
Yeah. Z. And a P. Oh. Joe. No. And when a spell. Or Wade. Yeah. Z. And a P.
Oh.
What happened?
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Oh, look, he's got more letters now.
Yep. You know,
Dad, did we do it?
and you can't blame the kid here. I mean,
Very good at acting. If it's
If
The
it-
next
it's
day,
not.
the boy would bring the Ouija board to his room and play with it right by the mirror. And what the camera captures
I-
would
and, you know, I
leave
mean,
any
I
parent
mean,
worried.
and you can't blame the kid. The parents need to be more responsible than that. Get rid of the damn board.
burn it. Burn the board. Close
burn
it,
it.
burn it. Get rid of it.
Or don't get it in the first place.
It's going to be something in the mirror. See it now. It's going to be something. That curtain.
I know that curtain's really bugging out. I'm keeping an eye on the mirror.
Finding something like wrap him in the curtain, drag him backwards.
Either that or the reflection will turn towards the real kid.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, righto.
That kid seemed possessed by something as he stood up and walked out like that.
Yeah.
The planchette, or however they call it, moved.
Something creepy happens in the mirror, and once again towards the end of the video we can see the planchette move by itself, and then a mist-like figure manifests momentarily.
Oh, I didn't see that in the mirror.
vanishing. Real
No, I didn't see the mist either.
I don't think it's very responsible to allow a child to be playing around with a Ouija board.
Well, no,
But let
duh.
me know
No
what you
kidding.
think.
Someone's play with them in general.
The haunted doll.
Get him shoots and
The
ladders
next
or something
video
like
comes
that.
from the TikTok user Samantha Marie, who runs a store in Albuquerque, New Mexico. One day, Samantha received a doll from
That
a
is a
client
creepy-ass
which they
doll.
claimed was haunted.
I hate dolls, I really
Samantha,
do.
on the other hand, is a collector of haunted items, as she usually doesn't believe that they are. Well,
Doesn't
after
matter if you
packing
believe
the
it,
doll
don't.
named
Don't
Alice
collect things
away
like
in
that.
its case
Collect
and
stamps.
leaving it inside the store.
Trading
A few
cards.
days later, when she arrived at the store and decided to make a before and after video showcasing how the store has changed, she was left shocked.
Okay, so I haven't done a walkthrough video, like a before and after, since I moved in. So since I just got here,
Oh. The hell?
Right, eh?
They're here.
Oh, that was giving me chills.
Yeah.
After entering the store, some creepy laughter can be heard, and the doll seems to be sitting on the couch and out of its casing. This left Samantha understandably creeped out, causing her to leave the store as quickly as she came in.
Yeah, well, what did
She
you
then made a
expect?
follow-up video explaining a bit about the doll.
I'm still really bugged out by walking in my store and hearing, I don't know if it was laughter, I was very confused. But backstory is I received Alice from a family. Their mom has had her for a really long time, and they reached out to me and asked me if I would take her because they were all terrified of her. And I was like, okay, well, tell me about the doll. So they told me that the doll just creeped them out, and sometimes they would hear noises or they would hear what they thought was laughter. They never really knew what it was, but they all felt like it was coming from Alice. The mom is going to a home, so they're really getting rid of a lot of things that the mom doesn't need anymore. So they reached out to me and they asked me, hey, do you want to take Alice on? I said send her, because a lot of people know that I take haunted items, or claimed haunted items, because I'm very logical about this type of stuff. So this morning when I got there, I had every intention on starting a video, doing a before and after, because I'm blocked, I can't go live. So I really wanted to do like a before and after, like walking in the store and then putting clips of like how it looked when I moved in versus how it looked now. I was not anticipating that.
Samantha also said that ever since taking in the doll, she noticed her plants started dying mysteriously, but she doesn't know much
Wow.
about the doll's history, so she's not able
Okay.
to say for sure what is going on. Real
Never really heard of that
haunted doll
before.
or not, the final
Plants dying just
judgment
because of
is
spirits.
yours to make. That's all for today, guys, but if you
Definitely a
Wow.
interesting case, that one.
Quite the start to the stream.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got a few messages from commenter123, very spooky, good live stream, Mr. the Paranormal Man, and a bunch of positive emojis and a ghost emoji. Thank you for watching, buddy. Alright.
Pretty tame so far.
I don't know, a couple of moments in some of those clips kind of got me a little riled up there.
Yeah, there's definitely a good one. Good couple of them, but yeah, that last one, I don't know, the dolls have always been a bit of hit and miss thing for me. I'm just not a big fan of dolls in general.
Yeah, and the laughing could have been faked easily, but
Oh, definitely.
yeah, but you know that kid playing with the Ouija board though, man, that was just
Yeah, yeah.
that kid was out there.
It's not hard. Things like that, keep them away. Keep them away in general. For a start, don't even go near them.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you got kids involved, yeah, lock the things up if you are going to play with them. Don't let your kids get involved.
Yeah, exactly.
Bad enough. Kids, you know, they have the best connections with the spirit realm and that. Last thing you want to do is get them to summon a demon that's going to pretty much destroy your whole life.
Yeah, exactly. I've actually noticed with my daughter a couple years ago that she had some experiences with the spirit world. You know, she has seen Jesus.
Yeah.
So, you know,
So at least she's been lucky with that.
Yep. And then,
Although, yeah, you're up.
And you know, plus she had that fall out of our 2-story bedroom window and only came up with a mild fracture.
Yeah.
So yeah, she got saved with that one.
We actually had a thing a little while ago. My partner's son, he's a bit older now. He's 7 now. And going back a couple of years when they first moved in with me, he had an imaginary friend, Dot.
Ooh.
And they used to live in Collie, which is about half an hour from where I am now. And Dot used to be there, and then, yeah, apparently came here, and I think it's been the last couple of years we haven't really heard much about it. But yeah, that sort of, and especially with my past with paranormal in my life, it's been pretty bad and extreme. But yeah, we were lucky there. We haven't heard much since, but fingers crossed that they do stay away.
Indeed. All right, well, before we start the next one, I gotta get some more water.
All right, I'll do a bathroom break then.
All right, all right, we'll be quick.
Oh, thank you, Katie. Adorable. You're adorable. Oh, thank you. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Love you. Oh, I love you. I love you very much.
Hey, Mommy, I got my first prisoner.
Yeah, you did.
Let me see, I got my first prisoner.
I'm back here, basically.
Buy a big mushroom, he's gonna be big.
Alright, we're back whenever you're ready.
See. Not bad timing at all.
Not bad at all. Alright.
Alright.
Alright, so next up we got Nuke's Top 5. Top 5 scary ghost videos that'll make you cry for daddy.
Always a pleasure watching Nukes. And an old favourite of mine.
Indeed. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
The witching board.
Oh, come
Popular
on!
paranormal live streamer Ricky Velasquez and his wife Liz traveled to an allegedly haunted house somewhere out in the middle of nowhere in Mexico.
Whenever we hear
now,
board,
apparently the story of this place is truly dark and disturbing because Ricky will only mention that the house was once home to an extremely large family named Hernandez. Apparently, some tragic and unspeakable event occurred at the Hernandez home, and most of the family, including many women and children, lost their lives. Now, whatever did happen, apparently it was so horrific that many people still leave candles at the house to pay their respects to this day. So after exploring the downstairs, Ricky and Liz head up to the second floor. And that's when they begin to experience something that makes their blood run cold. Ricky is broadcasting their exploration live on YouTube. And as he reads comments from his live stream audience, this happens.
¿Fuiste tú? No, man.
So this is live. There's no way that's to be edited.
Yeah. Kitty poster.
Bebé, háblale tú. No sé.
Hola.
Like it makes her talk to her.
No mames. ¿Fuiste tú?
No, escucho algo.
The couple hears very strange sounds from somewhere on the top floor. Banging, moaning, and even what sounds like the voice of a young child.
No, man.
So now, in an attempt to make contact with the dead, Ricky and Liz decide to use a Ouija board.
Of course.
And as you might have guessed, it did not go well. During the Ouija board session, the couple continues to hear disturbing sounds coming from the house. Then something happens that absolutely scares the shit out of them.
¿Estás aquí con nosotros?
I never heard him curse before, even though Les censored.
Please, muérete de aquí. Muérete. Muérete.
While using the Ouija board, Liz asks, "Are you here with us?"
Yeah.
To which a terrifying little voice replies, "Yes." Ricky believes that he hears the voice coming from right behind him. So he looks through a clothing rack that is nearby and sees the horrifying, deathly pale face of a woman. The couple has had enough and they just run out of there as fast as they can. Now, keep in mind that all of this was broadcast live on YouTube. So whether it's real or not, it would have been much harder to fake. But whether it is real or fake, the footage is definitely very creepy. But if you want to take a look at the video for yourself, you can watch this entire exploration over on the YouTube channel, Ricky Velasquez. Get me out of here. A group of friends are having a great time in Torreon, Mexico when they decide to go on a very popular tourist attraction, the Cristo de la Noa's cable car ride. The cable car provides beautiful scenery of the city as it transports tourists up the mountain and through the streets of Torreon. With such a spectacular bird's eye view of the city, the group of friends can't help but take a video to capture the moment. But what happens on this particular ride is very disturbing.
Mándenle saludos a Robert que está allá para acá. ¿Estás transmitiendo, amigo?
Está transmitiendo.
What the?
Okay.
Sí, oyeron una niña que se siente sola. No, una niña.
What sounds like the voice of a little girl can be heard screaming in terror, and the group has no idea where the voice is coming from. Now, after the video was shared on Facebook, many shocked viewers believe they hear the girl say, quote, get me out of here. I feel alone. But unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish. So if you do, please let me know what you think the girl is saying down in the comments. Did the group accidentally capture a paranormal event on camera? You decide. We need scary video.
Alright, I'm pausing it here. Wow. Huh. Damn. Just... You know, I hear stories. I hear stories of tragic accidents happening on gondola rides like that, and it's scary to think that is a spirit of a child that lost her life on a gondola ride.
Yeah.
And now that she's permanently trapped there.
Yeah, well, that's a big thing too. They do get stuck where they pretty much do die, so
they
attach themselves, and yeah, if something did happen there, it's definitely seems strange. And it didn't sound like it came from distance. Even when they're talking, it sounds similar to the volume they're talking, so definitely wasn't far away from them.
Whew. Okay. All right, so I'm at 543.
43. Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
.com. 7 days. Popular Japanese paranormal investigators Tomo and Hiro from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film are contacted by a desperate landlord of an allegedly haunted apartment. The landlord claims that just over 10 years ago, a family of 3 rented the apartment. One night, the father had an unexplained psychotic break and took the lives of his wife and child inside the apartment. Their bodies were found hidden in the closet.
I think I've seen this.
The father went on the run, and he was never found. Since the horrific incident, the owner finds it impossible to get tenants to stay in the apartment for more than a week.
It's a good one.
He says that within 7 days, all of them abruptly decide to just move out.
If it's the same one I'm thinking of.
So the landlord challenges the Omagatoki team to live in the apartment for 1 week to figure out just what it is about the property that causes tenants to refuse to stay. Investigator Tomo accepts the challenge and decides to live in the apartment alone for 7 days. A static camera records Tomo as he sleeps and spends time in the bedroom, where the tragedy took place 10 years earlier.
Okay, no, this is a different one.
一緒にいたんで、そんなに感じなかったんですけど、やっぱりね、一人ぼっちになっちゃうと嫌な空気はありますよね。周り何もないんで、本当に物件なんでね、本当何かあったら本当どうしようみたいな感じはあるんですけど、まあね、動画的に微妙ですけど、まあ7日間何もなく無事に過ごせればいいかなと思うんですけどね。いやどうでしょう。特にやることもなくてちょっと眠くなってきたんで、もう初日はこんな感じで見ようと思います。
Tomo spends the first 2 nights and nothing really happens. But on the 3rd night, at around midnight, Tomo notices something very odd in the bathroom.
いや、なんかさっき見て、あれなんか人影に見えないっすね。いや、それでさっきめちゃくちゃビビって外確認しに行ったんですよ。
Yeah, he went outside to have a look. And I'm guessing that there's no one there. Yep.
何もないんですよ。なんかいるように見えないっすか。
Tap on the window. Tap back.
A strange shadow can be seen in the window, but Tomo can't find anything outside that could be casting the unexplained shadow. Then the next night, night number 4, and things get a bit weirder.
トイレに行こうと思って気づいたんですけど、昨日フロアですりガラスのところになんか影みたいなのがあったじゃないですか。で、ないっすよね。昨日もっと、影みたいなの映ってない気がするんだよな。おかしいな。なんだったんだ。
The shadow from the night before has now disappeared as mysteriously as it came. But when Tomo goes to bed, he's disturbed several times while trying to sleep, as he keeps getting the eerie feeling that someone is in the room with him, standing near the closet. Cut to nights 5 and 6, and now Tomo starts to complain that he hasn't been able to sleep as he keeps hearing unexplained footsteps, and even more terrifying, the unexplained mumbling voice of a woman. Now it's day 7. Tomo is exhausted and considers quitting the 7-day challenge and just going home, even though there's only 1 day left. Eventually, he decides that he can tough it out and stays for the 7th and final night. The investigator wakes up the next day refreshed and happy. He says he finally got a great night's sleep in the apartment.
お疲れ様です。今急遽トモさんに来てもらいました。トモさん昨日の夜の出来事なんですけど、最終日、本当に何も覚えてないんですか？特に夢だとかうなされたとかっていうこともないんですか？
いや、なんかね、一番ぐっすり寝るかな。朝まで多分ずっと寝てたと思う。
本当に何も変わったことは何もなかったんですね。
His camera probably caught something though.
昨日は夢を濃い夢。
Yeah, I'm guessing there's a lot of questions being asked. Almost like an interrogation.
何もなかったと思って。
わかりました。
And this is when things get weird. While Tomo is at work, Hiro goes through the footage that was recorded on the final night of the challenge.
I know.
What he finds leaves
there
him
must be something on there.
speechless. Because something did happen that night. Something that Tomo has no recollection of. Something truly chilling.
Around 2 a.m. on the last night. He claims to have no recollection.
Yeah. I mean, it's not uncommon for sleepwalking, but grabbing the camera and all that, that's... Ooh. Why does he look scary?
I don't know. Oh my god.
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh,
He's crying. What's he doing to his face?
Well, there's something creeping behind him.
Behind him, yeah. Okay.
After that video comes back and shows that Tomo is sleeping and nothing happened.
In the video, Tomo seems completely
put the
out of it
camera
as he
right
grabs
back
the
where it
camera
was.
and sits in front of a closet. The video footage begins to glitch as Tomo creepily smiles at the camera
Why do you
and
zoom in
then
on that?
inexplicably seems to just start crying. The footage begins to glitch and loop, repeating over and over as the terrifying face of a woman seems to peer out at the camera from inside the closet. Tomo says he doesn't remember anything about the incident, and until seeing the bizarre footage, he believed that he had slept soundly throughout the night. So could it be that the investigator captured the spirit of the woman whose life was taken inside the bedroom? The woman whose body was found inside this same closet? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire two-part investigation and many more scary videos over on the YouTube
but
channel.
it's also very possible that was a
Toki
very
film,
well-acted hoax.
Into the Woods. So it's another week and another mysterious video. This time I was emailed about a very old video without a source that's been making the rounds on social media. In the video, a group of friends are camping in the middle of the forest. Late into the night, they start to hear strange sounds coming from the dark woods. Now, in what is probably a terrible decision, they decide to grab their flashlights and go to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
It's always a good idea to go for a walk in the woods at night time after hearing creepy things.
Indeed, right? Yeah. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Search for the source of the creepy sounds, the group spots what appears to be some kind of creature with glowing eyes hiding in the tree line. Shocked online viewers have pointed out that even with the potato quality old video, you can still see that the strange unidentified creature actually appears to blink before it runs off into the woods, adding just a tiny bit more credibility to this very odd footage. But without a source, once again, we'll never know the full story on this old video. So is it real or just an elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. Getting your foot in the door. Now, if you've watched this channel for any length of time, you know that I've featured a ton of Saudi door-kicking ghost hunters. These include Adventure Allah, Yaza 1200, Abdullah Al-Ambari, and the guy we'll be focusing on in this video
is kitted out to the max.
Now, if you're not familiar with the Saudi ghost hunters I've featured, then here's a quick tutorial. Number 1, they love hunting jinns.
إذا في جن يا جن يا جن آخر مرة.
Number 2,
go to the bottle shop.
The jinns often seem to throw large objects at them.
لعن الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هم يبغون نروح عند الرضا. بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
And finally, number 3, and most important of all, Saudi ghost hunters love kicking down spooky doors.
كل هذه كل بسم الله لا إله إلا الله أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله.
Imagine him doing this and the door just swings back open and smacks him in the face.
لا إله إلا الله أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما بسم الله.
But now recently I was sent a video that reveals something new and absolutely terrifying.
الله لا إله إلا هو الحي الغيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض.
It's kicking back.
يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم.
He's had enough of you kicking indoors and kicking back at you.
ما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظها.
He's not gonna let you in, dude.
Or just break the whole the door down. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that works too.
La ilaha illallah.
That's right.
That guy's pissed at this
Apparently
ghost.
These spooky doors are fighting back now. So, just a heads up, if you're a door-kicking Saudi ghost hunter, or you just aspire to be one, you be careful out there.
Just quickly though,
La ilaha illallah.
you realise he goes through the door and turns right.
La ilaha illallah.
The door opens on the left. Wouldn't you walk through
أعوذ
and
بكلمات
point
الله.
out?
لا ما قلت. لا لا. لا إله إلا الله.
It's a bit sus.
لا إله إلا الله.
If you're new to the channel, honestly, my videos come out at weird times. So subscribe and hit the little...
Wow. Interesting. Alright, so more ghost emojis and a thumbs up. Thank you, commenter. Alright. Next clip, next video, right here. From Fearsome Top 5.
Alrighty. When you're ready.
Alright, 5 scary ghost videos of undeniable paranormal evidence. 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Grab a seat and get ready to take a look at 5 scary videos. Number 1. The historic Jefferson Hotel, located in Texas, is over 170 years
Start
old.
off with the Jefferson Hotel.
A man named Jeremy is the current owner of this hotel, as well as a paranormal enthusiast.
What was that?
Well-known area.
Yep.
Even here in
no
Australia,
surprise that-
everyone knows the Jefferson Hotel.
Gates. Various objects moving on their own, as well as ghostly figures, are often seen within the halls of this old building.
Oh,
And
what's
with
your
multiple
timestamp
cameras
there?
set up inside, these creepy
I'm at 45 seconds.
Alright, I'm at 44. So I'll just you still at 45?
Yep.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
things are sometimes caught on video.
Yeah, if I ever go to Texas, I would definitely want to check out the Jefferson Hotel.
Yeah.
After the two men walked out of the room, a panel on the piano mysteriously fell to the floor. There doesn't appear to be anything or anyone around that could have possibly caused this. And if we take a closer look at this old piano, this panel looks like it requires some force to come off. Now, this incident was just a glimpse into the activity that often happens inside this hotel. And on another day, something else was caught on camera that's absolutely terrifying.
Here's a video that happened in our downstairs hallway. We don't get a lot of activity in the downstairs area, but in this particular area, the cameras went off right here and said there was motion. We do have a camera right up here pointing that way. So in a second, I'm going to show you a weird clip of something either peering out of that doorway or some unknown object coming out. I don't have a good explanation for it, but I'll show you the video.
Interesting.
At 3:44 in the morning, what looks like a figure can be seen peering out from one of the rooms. This ghostly figure slowly emerged into the hallway before quickly ducking back inside the room. The owner, Jeremy, has no idea who or what this could have been, as there was no one on that floor at the time. Although the Jefferson attracts many guests looking to spend the night in a haunted hotel, I am definitely not one of them. Number 2. A man named Casey runs the Foul Mitten Outdoors TikTok account where he shares his love of the outdoors. From hunting to fishing, his account is full of his wilderness adventures. Well, after all the time he spends in nature, he began to notice something bizarre lingering close by. And whatever was hiding amongst the trees began to appear eerily close to his house. Well, one night, while he was recording outside, he managed to catch this.
They're all over the damn place again tonight.
I've seen this clip a couple of weeks ago too.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep walking towards it.
That glowing eyes in there.
Might actually get to catch.
Yeah, I know. That's what he takes note of as well.
Son of a bitch. All right, whatever you are, you need to leave. Stay out of this place. This is our home. This is our home.
Yeah, he's serious. He got a gun.
Yeah, he came prepared for this.
Fire around, or
if I remember right, he does fire a warning shot.
Okay. Ah, there it is.
It's gonna come around for a little bit. I think that'll keep it away for a while. Oh God! I hope that does it. I really do.
Just a few yards away, hidden in the brush, a creature with glowing eyes can be seen. With his flashlight pointed in its direction, we can clearly see this unknown creature staring back at Casey. For the safety of him and his family, he shot in its direction, sending the creature scurrying back into the darkness. For some time now, Casey has been leaving food on a stone in the woods that he refers to as the gifting rock. And amazingly, he sometimes returns to find the food gone and something else left in its place. Almost as if this creature is returning the favor. But sometimes he's not quite sure if what was left is a gift or a warning.
Well, as a lot of you know, I decided to leave the gifting rock alone and try to get rid of the creatures instead. But so many of you wanted me to check on it again and see if they left anything over the winter. So I decided I would do it. Darkness is falling a lot quicker than I thought it would. And I'm still hours hike from home. So, but we're almost there. Wish I would have got out here earlier. And we'll have a look at it. Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay, they left something. That's the gifting rock you just seen. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to take that. I'm certainly not going to leave them anything in return. And I think I'm going to get out of here before it gets dark. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow and investigate this further. Guys, I don't know whether I should take that as a warning or a gift. I'm not sure. But I really just want to get out of these woods as quick as I can.
It was too late to go there, so why would you even bother? Just go the next day and leave early.
I know.
The bones of a large animal were left on top of the gifting rock. Casey immediately got an uneasy feeling and decided to leave it be. So what exactly is in the woods near his home? And is he potentially communicating and leaving treats for Bigfoot? Number 3. Paranormal investigators Jeff, Phil, and Mark from the Ghost Tech Paranormal YouTube channel recently returned to a place known as Grain Fort. Constructed in the 1860s, this fort was built as a defense against France. For the last few decades, sightings of ghostly soldiers have been spotted inside. In more recent years, devil worshippers have conducted rituals inside, releasing something dark within the tunnels of the fort. After setting up several static cameras, the guys were ready to begin their investigation.
So first of all,
no, obviously these guys are
I'd
definitely
like to
going to find
speak to
something.
any of the soldiers that are still here within the tunnels. Is it possible you could come down here and join us, please?
No.
Yeah, just like, no, I don't want to.
We receive our first EVP within seconds, a voice asking, "Who is this?"
It's your mama.
That are still here within the tunnels.
Almost immediately into the investigation, a ghostly voice was caught asking, "Who is this?" And as they continued the EVP session, they soon realized that something was watching nearby.
Like noises from back there in the distance, like shifting around.
So there seems to be some type of movement back down towards the main magazine room, which is right back down there to the end of the tunnel, and then left, so it's quite far away. Is there someone down there? Is there someone down there watching us? Who are you, please?
Your mama.
Up there, right across our IR light at the bottom. It just went out completely. Something black moved across it. Moved from the right to the left. Something was standing up there and it's moved. It completely blocked it out, completely went black.
I noticed that too.
That'll be on camera. That was right in front of our camera. Something moves in front of our static cam, and on review, no shape can be seen, but the whole screen seems to just go black.
Creepy.
After Mark heard movement behind him in the tunnel, something dark appeared to block the camera for a brief second. The guys continued their investigation in another part of the fort, and things quickly took an eerie turn.
Are you in between me and Phil, or in between Jeff and Phil? What's going on?
I was shut by. Someone come by me, Phil.
Yeah. Hang on. Who's just come past Jeff and set the cat ball off? Who is it?
Something pushes past me and I fall into the wall. At the same time, a motion detector ball activates as it picks up the movement. With only a few grazes to my arm, I am lucky, as only a few inches away coming out of the wall is a long spike, which could have caused me serious injury. Also, at this point, our static cam in the main magazine room captures a white mist anomaly as it rises from the ground and goes up into the ceiling.
While in a dark tunnel, Jeff could feel something push past him, and around the same time, their static camera caught a ghostly mist slowly rising up from the ground. Later on, as Phil was conducting an EVP session, something strange was caught.
Maybe, if you're from an earlier period, you'd know Fort Amherst. Is that familiar to you? Yeah. I'm here.
I thought I heard our 360 go off, and then there was a bang. Back right down the other end.
I didn't hear that, but you were stood in a different place, so.
I think it was the alarm on the 360, and then there was like a knocking or a banging.
Okay.
It's been right back down. The 360 monitor that we have set up at the junction, which is monitoring 3 tunnels, goes into alarm as the sound of something or someone walking by. Here is the audio taken from Static Cam 5.
the sound of
something
disembodied
walked by
footsteps can clearly be heard, proving that the Ghost Tech team is definitely not alone. As time
He was the only one that heard that.
something chilling was captured on their digital recorder.
Well, the camera caught it though, so.
Was that you, Phil?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't me. Mark?
The other guy reckon he didn't hear it.
Where are you? Are you behind me?
We all hear a growling sound nearby, which is then followed by a demonic voice that says, "Try me. Here is the audio enhanced."
I didn't hear that.
Was that you, Phil?
No, that wasn't me.
Mark?
That was a very loud growl.
An ominous growl can be heard, followed by a taunting disembodied voice saying, "Try me." And soon after this chilling capture, the guys realized that something was in the room with them.
Yeah.
There's a figure standing there now.
What, you can both see it?
Yeah. There is a figure or something stood in that corner now. I can see the top of its head. Looks like it's got its legs partly spread.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Are you sure it's not graffiti on the wall, Mark?
No, because it wasn't there before.
Very tall.
That's why I suddenly... It's moved.
I guess it's definitely moving.
It's moving, Jeff.
It's definitely moving. It's like a faint shadow.
Yeah.
A figure appears in the corner of the room, and Phil and Mark are both filming and seeing it with their own eyes. I am unable to see anything as I do not have a night vision camera, and all I can see is complete darkness. Is this the dark entity, or is this one of the soldiers? Here is the footage again from all angles, enhanced.
There is a figure or something stood in that corner now. I can see the top of its head. Looks like it's got its legs partly spread.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Are you sure it's not graffiti on the wall, Mark?
No, because it wasn't there before.
But that's why I suddenly... It's moved.
Its arm just moved up.
It's moving.
They're all standing still, so it's none of them.
Shadow figure can be seen standing in the corner of the room. Phil and Mark watched on as this figure moved right in front of their eyes. If we take a look at the different camera angles, we can see that this wasn't just anyone's shadow, as Phil and Jeff are completely still as this figure moved to the right. The mountain of evidence caught during this investigation undoubtedly proves that Grain Fort is the home of something dark, and also proves to me that I never want to visit. Number 4. Recently on the channel, we took a look at the terrifying experiences of a man named Jay from Australia. His disbelief in the paranormal led him to play with a Ouija board, and even to invite demons to possess him. He soon found out just how real the paranormal is, as chilling things began to happen around his home. Well, Jay recently posted a short update on this activity.
Let's just see. This is where all the shit went down last time.
Okay, I remember this guy.
A fork moved off the bloody bench there.
A whole bunch of the utensils.
Where's the water bottle? The water bottle hasn't actually moved, it's still there. But apparently, I don't know, I wasn't here at the time, it bloody fell off the couch or something. I still don't know whether you guys are pulling my leg or not. Is there anybody? God, I don't know if you can... My camera's shaking because I'm shaking, sorry.
Really, you don't say. Surely that's a sound effect he put in there with that.
Did you see that?
Perhaps that was.
Did you see that?
As long as the ghost doesn't touch his fridge and his beer, he'll be fine.
Indeed.
Oh my god, man, I'm so sorry, but I'm shaking like a f***ing leaf at the moment.
Oh, no, he's moved your table. All the humanity. Just get in there and just take charge, man.
Fucking hell, man. Get.
The table in his kitchen slowly began moving on its own. This startling activity had Jay shaking as he couldn't believe what was happening in front of him. And this just so happens to be the same table that moved in one of his previous videos. I think it's safe to say that these shocking events have turned Jay into a believer. And for everyone watching, this is exactly why I always say to never touch a Ouija board. Unless, of course, you'd like to see your kitchen table move on its own. Number 5.
Great way to put it.
Over on the Haunted Side YouTube channel, paranormal investigators Patrick and Jason set out to investigate the Cleanwater Demon House in Nevada. This house is supposedly extremely haunted, and people believe this haunting is caused by the multiple deaths that took place inside. Well, as Patrick and Jason stepped foot inside the house, strange things quickly began happening.
Robert. Region.
Ooh, I got dizzy there for a second.
Tone. Central. Star.
Dude, that thing's going off like crazy.
Club.
Are you figuring out how to use this?
Roger.
It said Rod. Ooh.
Just use the kitchen ladder.
I wasn't looking, but I caught a glimpse of something kind of there-ish. It stopped.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it's so cold right here.
Yeah, it just got real cold.
Ooh.
Telltale sign right there.
You stepped above me. Did you hear that?
No.
I've always wanted to use it.
Are you upstairs?
What are you doing?
You didn't hear that?
No.
It was like loud as hell. And that's a room directly above me. It just went.
Oh, okay.
Who's in here?
Oh,
God.
That narrows it down.
Applet. Children.
Applets and children?
Who's in there?
After Patrick asked who's in here, a quiet, childlike voice can be heard saying, "Me." What makes this even more bizarre is just moments later, their device said the word "children." As the guys continued on, they heard something unnerving upstairs.
Ooh, did you hear that?
I thought it was you.
No, it was like out there. Look.
Stupid dog scared the hell out of me.
What was that?
You tell her, Mela.
Dude, what was
What
that?
the was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
It sounded like grumbling. Like,
yeah.
What the
Does that sound like Zelda music right there?
What the It was right there. Who's in here?
Me!
A loud knock coming from directly above them startled both Patrick and Jason. And as they went upstairs looking for the source of this sound, the static camera downstairs caught something chilling.
Whoa!
Dude!
Did you see that?
With objects now moving downstairs, things just got even creepier. But throughout this entire investigation, little did Patrick and Jason know that something downright terrifying was keeping an eye on them.
Okay. Yeah, let's take this stair. I don't know what it is about that staircase, but it just doesn't feel good. What was
the window
that?
there.
What?
Yeah, I've seen that clip many a times before.
I don't think that was a shadow, but it was on the other side of that window.
Right as I was walking back into the house, I just happened to glance down at the camera's LED screen. I thought I saw some kind of black shadow behind that window, but I didn't even realize until I reviewed the footage that I'd captured probably one of the best shadow figures I've ever seen. And here's where it gets even more compelling. This is the shot from the camera that was sitting inside of that room. I'm gonna sync up the audio from this camera to our cameras and show you that there's no explainable reason that something should have been behind that door.
I don't know what it is about that staircase, but it just doesn't feel good. What was that? What? I don't think that was a shadow. It was on the other side of that window.
Yeah, it just went away.
Had we realized in the moment what we'd captured, I don't think we would have walked by that door so casually.
A dark shadow figure ominously stood in the window, watching their every move. But this wasn't the only time this dark figure made an appearance.
When it's not feeding back like that. Midgen, just tell me when it's not feeding back like that.
See that?
What's especially creepy about this figure is it appears there and then a second later disappears from that window.
With this unnerving figure being in multiple different areas of the house during the investigation, it's safe to say that it was watching the investigators' every move. And now for a bonus video. This last video unfortunately comes from an unknown source. But from what I've gathered, a family began to notice what looks like a person standing and watching from their backyard. And after waiting for it to make another appearance, they were finally able to catch it on camera.
Even the dog sees it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dog would not be
A
looking
dark
at
silhouette
that.
eerily stood at the tree line, completely
there.
motionless. This figure appeared to be staring directly towards the camera. Their dog initially ran over to get a better look, but soon stopped in its tracks, unwilling to get any closer to whatever this may be. So could this be paranormal, or just a creepy neighbor that needs to find a new hobby? Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear.
Yeah, it's funny. Every time I see figures like that in the distance and all that, it reminds me of that clip from Family Guy, the faraway guy that yells compliments. I like your shirt.
Yeah.
Hey, Mommy, I did.
I mean, definitely some good ones in there, but again, it's hit and miss.
Yep. All right. So how much longer do you have?
I probably can fit another one in.
All right.
Maybe two, be pushing it.
All right. Well, here is the next one.
I'll do a quick bathroom break before we get into it.
Perfect, because I'm gonna go get me some more water.
All right. Easy.
All right. Be right back.
I hear something outside.
Yeah, it's probably people. All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, ready when you are.
Sir Spook's top 5 scary videos you should never watch alone. Oh, luckily I have a buddy with me.
Meowser.
Cat Meowser.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Tell him, man.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin. This first video was posted on Twitter by an account known as UK Ghost Hunts 1 that typically posts videos of terrifying things occurring around the United Kingdom. This video is no different. The footage in question is security camera footage that was taken at 6:18 in the morning and was filmed inside of an allegedly haunted museum. Just by taking a quick look at the place, it certainly doesn't look to be that haunted, but as you're about to see, the rumors may be true. Let's have a look.
Cool. I'm busy streaming right now, sweetie. Watching videos.
Nobody has to do loud
He's breaking coffee cups.
The account that uploaded the video says that a 400-year-old human bone display got destroyed by this creepy unseen poltergeist. Why did this spirit do this?
Yeah,
or was it even a spirit at all? We will likely never know for sure.
There's a shadow on the floor.
Oh, I think that was the ball. Oh yeah, wait, I do see it. Never mind. Yeah, there was, on the other side of that glass door there was a shadow.
The following video was sent to me by a woman named Yvonne, and it definitely has quite a creepy backstory, so if you're home alone right now and in the dark, I'd recommend turning on some lights.
Oh, no way.
Yvonne writes, quote, "My husband and I were sitting at our fire pit outside, and he noticed this dark black object flying across the sky, and so I started recording it immediately, and it was super quiet, no lights, and traveling pretty fast. You could clearly see it because of the clouds in the background that were lit up from the moon, and you can see the object better when it flies in front of the full moon. This video was filmed in San Felipe, Baja California, Mexico. I've attached the original video and the clipped version I used to post it to my Facebook page. It's really strange." End quote. So with that out of the way, let's have a look at this video.
I mean, you know, there's a bunch of clouds there, and it's night. Who's to say that's just not a satellite?
Yeah, I mean...
Usually in UFO sighting videos, the alleged UFO in question is silver or white, but this video shows one that is seemingly all black, which is definitely quite interesting to say the least. Of course, because of just how mysterious this particular piece of footage is, it's currently impossible to say with absolute certainty what this is. But the possibility of it being an alien UFO shouldn't be ruled out. After all, stranger things have happened.
No, but most likely it's just that's just a shadow of a satellite.
It might be a weather balloon.
Yeah, that's another possibility. I think to jump straight into the alien theory and all that is a bit premature.
Yeah.
What would you do if you were simply laying in your bed trying to relax when you suddenly start to suspect that you may not be home alone like you initially thought you were? That's the situation that this TikTok user found herself in late one night, as evidenced by these two videos she posted to her account back in 2020. The uploader, Caitlin, said that she started recording when she began to hear some strange noises coming from somewhere downstairs that freaked her out. Have a look at the creepy footage.
Is it breaking her glasses?
Sounds like it, doesn't it? See, why design houses like this? Just nice and basic.
Oh my god. Yeah, let's go back under the covers. That'll protect us.
Yep. Yep, hide under a blanket. That's going to do so much. And the door swings open.
The second video shows Caitlin once again being taunted by strange noises in the comfort of her own home. Take a look at this video and see if you can come up with an explanation.
Oh, there's part 2.
HTTP_butts. Ooh, not that.
Both open.
Whoa, they're both. And it's almost like they're in sync with each other.
Yeah.
Do you think that there is a ghost inside of this poor woman's home that's causing her to lose sleep at night? Is this some sort of a hoax? To this day, the answer is unclear.
She's going to be in the camera regardless. No matter what you do.
Number 2.
Sometimes it can be nice getting to spend quality time with your family, but other times it can be an absolute nightmare, and not because of how awkward family reunions are. This guy named Isaiah Harris was out late at night having a relaxing hike with his cousin. He said it was initially a nice time, but that all changed when they heard what Isaiah described as, quote, the most terrifying thing I've ever witnessed, end quote. Have a look and make sure that your volume is turned up so you can hear.
Me and my cousin took a hike in the middle of the night, and what we found was the most terrifying thing I've ever witnessed.
Yeah, it's just a cute little unicorn right here.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Just wait.
Did you hear that?
At least she has something to hold on to.
You didn't hear that?
Mm-hmm.
There's something under there.
Oh, I see it. I see a hand like right there.
Bro.
Saw a hand reaching out and grabbing something like a rock or something.
Dude, please don't go down there.
Oh like that, yeah.
Dude, hold on. Let me go first.
Yeah, don't go down there. You kidding me?
Let me go first. I've never heard anyone say that. Let me go first. But like, no, you go. Off you go. Whoa.
Did you hear it? All throughout the duration of the video, disturbing noises can be heard coming from somewhere in the area, much to the horror of the two men, which is understandable. If you pause at the very end for just a split second, you can make out the alleged creature that was making the noises throughout the video, and it definitely appears to be humanoid in nature. What do you think was going on here? Let's just hope that
Either
if this is
a
indeed
skinwalker or a
real,
hoax.
these two men won't have to worry about checking their bags every time they go for a hike.
It was a cheap jump scare, but it was a
This
a
next
good,
video
a
was
good
posted
jump
to
scare
TikTok by an
nonetheless.
account by the name of Old Fogey John, and is quite mysterious in nature, which sadly means that we don't really know what led up to the events of the video. The footage shows a dining room or living room in someone's house with a window that you can see out of. It's clearly pitch black outside, meaning the footage was either filmed very early in the morning or late at night. It all appears to be completely normal upon the first few seconds of watching, but in just a few moments, something eerie is about to occur that will give you chills. Watch this.
You get over here.
Oh, what the? Oh, hi, yeah. Dude, no chill, just walking right up to the window like, hi, how are ya?
Yeah. A very nosy neighbor.
Right? You have some sugar.
Out of nowhere, a scary creature suddenly stumbles up to the window and seemingly peers in before the video ends abruptly. What could this horrifying creature be? It appears to be extremely wrinkly and lanky in nature, but other than that, we cannot make out any other discernible features. If this creature is indeed real and none of this is edited, then we can only hope that whoever is living inside of that home is safe.
It's their mother-in-law.
And that was 5 scary
Keep her
videos.
outside.
I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you
Always leave the best to last. Not bad.
It's after midnight.
How was it? Looking for. Depends how long's the next video.
22 and a half minutes.
Yeah, I should be able to squeeze it in.
Nice. Alright. And here's the link. It's from King Frostamare.
Okay.
It's the scariest videos you have ever seen, number 5. Alright, 3.
Ready when you are.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
The following video was uploaded by a young man who loves to capture departing and arriving trains. One of his favorite spots is an older bridge from where he can oversee the entirety of the train tracks and therefore can capture some really great footage. Interestingly enough, this area is said to be home to several strange events. Legends speak of a ghost train that can be seen ever so often as it's making its way through the area. The following night, the man saw an extremely bright light at the end of the tracks and started recording in anticipation.
Hey, Daddy.
Oh, whoa.
Okay.
And it's just gone.
The lights suddenly vanish, and there's no train coming towards his direction. But as weird as this is, there was something else going on the train tracks.
Yeah, I saw a whole bunch of spirits walking across the tracks.
Okay. They're almost in line with each other.
The
when
man
they cross.
also captured 2 of the spirits that are said to roam the area at night. Apparently, there have been several unfortunate accidents over the last decades, making many of his viewers believe that this actually were 2 of these eternal visitors. Hard to say what transpired here that night, but it's certainly very mysterious.
Yeah, I noticed those 2 walking across the train before even pointing them out.
Have you ever looked up your name online and there was more personal information about you than you'd like? That's a pretty terrifying feeling. A big thank you to our today's video sponsor, Aura, that can help you with...
Yeah, well, guess what? They're not sponsoring my video, so...
Exactly. Alright, so 6:24 is where that really long-ass ad And
hey, 6:24.
Yeah, why is that? That's so long. That's annoying.
That's a good sponsor.
Alright.
Alright, when you're ready.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
The following video was recorded by Natalie Gamus, who noticed a weird object in the sky one night. She describes this encounter as follows. I heard a loud noise and then saw police car lights shining through my window. I got curious and looked out my window to see what was going on. The cop was just sitting in his car with the lights on. No one else was around. It was dead quiet.
Oh my gosh. What is that?
Oh, that was just a tree. Okay.
Oh.
What
they're
is
talking
that?
about the actual light.
Oh, okay.
That threw me off too.
Yeah, I thought that was a giant with a giant pair of legs or something like that. Okay, that's
Bro.
That's too quiet to be a helicopter.
They could have measured the audio.
Is that a UFO? Oh my gosh! What the? No. Right there? Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out.
It's just gone.
For many, it was without a question that Natalie had become witness to an actual UFO encounter. If not, what else could this have been? Drones? A plane?
I mean, it has the body of a
Unlikely,
helicopter.
at least based on her audience's reaction. What do you think?
I don't know. It's moving too spontaneously to be a helicopter, though.
Spies.
Oh, Horse's friend, huh?
This video was shared by Breakman, and it's a pretty interesting case. He tells us that he had received an email from a person called Yara, who is experiencing some quite baffling activity in the home of her family. They often gather on the weekends, and it was this particular night that Yara's uncle noticed something strange just a few meters away at the horse's little stable, and the horses seemed quite afraid.
A rake?
It's amazing though how it stood still whilst the camera was going and then it starts to move. But you think it'd be constantly moving.
Yeah, for whatever reason, it's got that horse really startled.
Oh yeah. Whatever it is, it's out of there now.
Yeah, it's being chased away by these people. What moves like that? Oh my gosh.
It seems that something of small stature is standing close to the horses. The family states that they have never seen this thing before and had no good explanation of where it could have come from. I find that it has quite the strange silhouette. And I have no good explanation either. But it certainly was frightening the horses. Was this an otherworldly encounter perhaps? What is your idea?
But yeah, on one of the maps on Dead by Daylight, there's this like circus kind of area, and within that circus
The
area,
following video was submitted by Noia101, and he told me that his kids were playing with the tablet that night, and that they actually had captured something quite creepy by chance. He filmed this encounter off of the broken tablet screen. Let's take a look.
Nah, I just got home now. They showed me this on their tablet. It's on their tablet.
That poor screen needs to get fixed.
Indeed. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, that was creepy. It's almost like something fell over, but caught itself.
We can indeed see a strange shadow object leaning into the frame and then disappearing towards the left. However, I haven't been given any more info. It can be suspected that perhaps an otherworldly visitor was captured here. Or do you think it was merely another family member? Quite puzzling, I have to say. And
Very
a bit
strange
creepy.
figure for another family member.
The Jester.
Jacob had recently got a hold of a
Oh my
supposedly
God.
haunted jester clown doll.
How could you sleep with that in your
It
room?
is said that he
Yeah, I know.
inherited the old house of his late grandmother, and the doll came with it. Interested in occult objects, he kept it in his bedroom at night. Crazy,
It's
I
like- it's
know.
like that episode
And
of
not long
Seinfeld
after, he
when
felt that
Jerry
something
brings
was
that doll from
extremely
Kramer's
wrong with the
apartment
doll,
over, like,
which
this
caused
thing
him
is
to
really
store it in a
creeping me
different
out.
room. This particular night, he woke up to some really terrifying noises from outside of his room, and he started recording.
Why would you have that in your house? Let alone in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Ay, ay. Yeah, I want to get myself like a 24-hour challenge now. Spend just 24 hours in the same room with a doll like that and see what happens.
Yeah, I'll pass on that one. I'll do a 24-hour thing just recording around the house and that, but yeah, not with objects inside. That's just, especially things like that. I absolutely hate dolls. Absolutely hate it.
I don't have a problem with dolls if they're not creepy looking.
Even if they're not. I absolutely hate it.
I mean, my daughter, we get her, like dolls, like these Barbie dolls that were turned into like dolls from a different kind of show.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the floor. It's on the floor. I was expecting its head to turn. I was expecting its head to turn right there. Oh, there it is.
I thought it wasn't going to be
Jacob
there.
ends the
Have his
video
head poked around
abruptly
the corner.
and states that he spent the night locked in his room. He wasn't willing to spend another terrifying night like that and decided that it probably would be best to keep this doll, which he calls Jeffrey, in the basement from now on.
Oh, burn
That's what
it!
happened last night.
Burn it!
I don't want him near me. And
Just
in general,
burn it,
I'm just
man.
scared.
Oh,
Poor Jeffrey, though. Just
I'm
wanted
gonna be
to
putting
say
him in
hello
the
and he gets put in the basement.
So I'm gonna follow up after I get that done. Alright, guys. This is the result so far.
That's not the kind of thing you want saying hello to you,
Leave
though.
me here for now. But I think I'm gonna put a camera here. Jeffrey's still here.
Oh, that's a camera.
So
I thought it was a heater. I thought he was going crazy and putting a heater
From
there.
that night on, Jacob caught several really strange encounters down there in the basement. Weird shadow movement, for which he had no explanation for. Eventually, he decided that it would be smart to have a rotating camera stand to cover more angles of the basement and to make sure that he wouldn't miss any more creepy encounters taking place down there.
Oh, oscillating camera. That's what he had down there. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, he's going to be turned around staring at the camera, isn't he?
And there goes the light. Good. I didn't want to see that thing again. Just...
Oh, it's going to turn back and his face is going to
Something
be right
moved the doll's arm, and then we hear the light bulb pop for inexplicable reasons. Jacob is sure that this is due to the possession of his doll. and that the creepy activity
Not
will
necessarily.
continue.
You could have had the light on for
I
a
can't
while.
wait to see what happens next.
Doll.
What the?
I'm glad we saved this one for last, because so far this has been the scariest
Following
one.
video
Just
was
because of
posted
that
at
damn
8.
doll.
The user states, something set off the security alarm on one of our properties 2 nights ago. This is the footage we found after nothing was stolen. People believe whatever was captured could have been a spirit from a different dimension. Let's take a look.
I've seen that guy before.
Oh, that's loud.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was loud.
Yeah, the ghost in this video set off the alarm.
A shadow person seems to be walking through different rooms of the house and moving things around before it triggers the alarm and disappears into thin air. And as mentioned before, no signs of an intruder were found after. Strange, isn't it? The uploader swears that nobody was home at the time. I believe him. What could we be looking at here in your opinion? Pretty mysterious.
How can you believe when they just say that there was no one else there?
I know. All we have to
This
go on
video
is
is
their
quite
word.
the mysterious one. The story goes that it was recorded by a man who was on a nightly work-related trip. He was traveling on a field road outside of town and quite a few miles away from any other residential area for that matter. Based on his reports, he felt pretty weirded out after seeing something or somebody standing at the side of the road. But that wasn't everything. Moments after, something even stranger happened.
Oh, it's a truck. No, it's a truck.
Ooh, what in the world?
Okay.
Is that a person?
It looks like
somebody with their back turned towards the dash cam.
I was looking
but now
more,
look into the night sky.
I saw like more like 3 people. 1, 2, 3, and then that. Yeah, that light anomaly in the sky too.
I didn't even focus on the people on the side of the road just then.
Okay. Oh, that's creepy.
The driver of the truck was baffled, and of course, in his mind, he became witness of an UFO encounter that night. Could this be so?
Well, what the hell else could that have been?
Did maybe an unidentified life form linger around at the side of the road? That's a scary thought. And how lucky of the man to capture this event on his dashcam that night. I mean, what else could this thing be? Most certainly related to that UFO.
You're a farmer?
You know, it's almost as if, you know, when
The following is a recording from user Terro Latente, who tells us that he is working at an old hospital that he believes to be certainly haunted. He's hearing strange voices on the hallways where no patient is supposed to be out anymore, and saw quite a few shadows over the past few months. Tonight, after hearing the voice of what sounded like a little girl, he pulls his cell phone out and started recording while he was strolling through the different corridors to catch the origin of these sounds.
Did you exit out of the room?
But they do say that our hospital here is still haunted. Our new one.
Oh, they're saying that the house you live in right now is haunted?
The hospital.
Oh, the hospital.
You might have missed it, but the man believes that we can see the spirit of a girl here in a white dress. I thought at first that this was perhaps a garbage bin or medical equipment of some sorts, but the man states that nothing was placed in this room. I tend to believe him after seeing what their security system has captured the same night.
Oh, yeah, the very faint shadow figure. And, you know, it is a hospital, so
yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised to have dozens of spirits wandering around those halls.
A dark shadow apparition that is coming out of the wall and then hovering around on the hallway before it vanished into the wall again. I'm sure that we all can agree that something otherworldly was at play here. Really creepy.
Definitely saved the best for last.
Indeed. Alright, no other comments after that. Whew, that was a good one though.
Oh yeah, it was.
Alright, well, special thanks to Prendo JR for joining me on the stream this evening.
Thanks for having me. It's been a long time in the making, and glad to get back into it with you. It's always a blast.
Yeah, always a blast, for sure. But yeah, I'm linking the description to his channel down below if you want to check it out. He posts some good gaming content. Don't forget to subscribe to his channel. And I will see you guys next week for another scare stream. Thank you again for joining me, buddy. Have a good
Thank you again for having me.
No problem. Have a good rest of your day.
You too. Have a good night.
You too.